Hey, collective. How's everybody doing? Hopefully, everybody's happy, safe, healthy, all that fun stuff. Um, Transmuting all that negativity. Because that's real, man. Let's get this shit in like pockets, you know the deal. Okay. It is freezing where I live. It sucks. So, first one is a new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. That 5D collective fucking uprising, bro. Man, floors, not doors, man. For a minute, the angelic guidance or whatever it is I communicate with, they've been talking about vegetarian, and I had some downloads, and then I had some outright confirmations and some knowledge dropped in my life. See, I don't do a lot of social media. I do now, mostly just for communication with folks that haven't worked against me, which is very few. But I don't watch the news. I don't pay attention to those things. I know about the war in Israel and like the Euphrates being dry, and I just kind of stumble upon these things with my luck, I guess. I don't even know. And so I know that the prophecies are playing out. I know this shit's not a joke. I know it's serious. I know that life prepares you for life, and I was lucky and blessed enough to be able to work with water wells and pumps, shit like that. And you don't know what you're looking at a lot of times until you're looking at it. You know what I mean? Until you know it. And they've been talking about water and being a vegetarian, things that they're not bad, but they're not easy. I mean, the water thing, I'm a fish, bro. I'm a water science, so I'm running that shit already. Like, you didn't have to tell me twice. But the vegetarian thing, I was very conflicted. And another reader that I watched that is more into the self and into staying in alignment with the Most High, spoke about it. And I didn't think that there was no coincidence in it, but I think that it's definitely something that people should look into. The shit that they're doing to our food, like, I don't know if y'all is, see, I'm a nerd, so literary classics, movies, I'm full spectrum nerd, but Soylent Green is funny, you know what I mean? Like, to think about something like that. And it's just crazy because the reality of the situation is that they tell us everything that they do in these movies and shit. There's a reason why they're talking about this. Sorry, I got mad stalkers, bro, and there's somebody driving suspect as fuck. Nice car though. But anyways, it's a real thing in this GMO and bioengineered, every fucking package in your fucking pantry says that it's been produced with bioengineered products, man. It's time to become educated. It's woke folk need to get right. Fasting, vegetarianism. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm probably ranting, and a lot of people have probably already clicked off, but the reality of it is the people that are supposed to be here are going to be here. And if it's something that's been on your mind already, and then you hear somebody like me or the next motherfucker talking about it, maybe it's time to be mindful and heed those messages. For a long time, I was like, what is my vegetarianism or lack thereof got shit to do with the reality, bruh? Why? It's got nothing to do with nothing. but it's got everything to do with everything, because they're not going to communicate something that's just not relevant. But yeah, so Eden has some knowledge dropped in my lap, and I'm eternally grateful for that. So I'm looking for New Earth. That's why I was kind of rambling, because I was looking for New Earth, but I think it is under A because it ain't under N. So let me get back. Bro, like, these people is doing shit to me. They fucking stealing my shit. Stole one flip flop. Like, I only wear the damn flip flops because I'm protecting my investment, bro. I'm a fiend about my feet. I'm a fiend about everybody's feet, but don't tell nobody. But one, fuck you. I'll run barefoot. I wanted to do it anyways. I just didn't want to be judged. So, thank you for helping me. Crazy madness. Okay. Whew. It's fucking freezing out here. Okay. Okay, it is under A. So, a new earth, it's happening. Keep holding the vision. Don't give up now. You're closer than you think. I know it's hard to hold the frequency of a new age when it feels as if so much is crumbling and so many are losing faith. This is your sign that you're facing the right direction. Well, this is your sign that you're facing the right direction. You have a great gift in being able to see the potential of things before they exist. Tend to the new seeds. That's another thing too, man. A lot of these fucking plants and shit are being grown with no seeds. Try to get seeds. Try to maybe grow some. Things are not going to stay the same. Okay. Dream them into existence. Don't lose faith now. Keep your focus fixed. Planting new seeds and bringing about a shift of the ages is no mean feat. It requires extreme trust and a radical vision. If you pull this card, it's a reminder to have faith. You chose to be here to be part of this global shift. Whether you're bringing it about through prayer and meditation or through working on a new project, job, or creation, keep going. It's happening. Don't give up now. And if you haven't started, if you're still in procrastination mode or gonna get it going, bro. Get that shit in like pockets, deep ones. I'm telling you, man. There's no more freeing experience. The reason I flake out like I do is for introspection, shit like that. But I like to be sporadic too, because of the fact that there are so many negative energies. Some of us deal with it so much more than others, because some of us just shine brighter. It is what it is, man. But yeah, live your dreams. Okay, planting new seeds and bringing about a shift of the ages is no mean feat. It requires extreme trust and a radical vision. If you pull this card, it's a reminder to have faith. You chose to be here to be part of this global shift, whether you're bringing it about... Okay, I already read all that. I'm so sorry. Don't give up now. The world needs more dreamers like you. More people with hope in their hearts. Gotta have hope. The road ahead may not be plain sailing, ushering in a new age in times of change never is. You're being encouraged to remember that what you've been working toward for so long is almost here. Don't question yourself now. Don't waver. Dig your devotion deep. For if you do, in the not too distant future, you'll be able to sit back and watch all that you've so carefully planted and nurtured grow and bloom. It's possible. Keep focusing on your dreams. You're closer than you think. How can you keep holding the vision is the inquiry on this. Hold that vision by staying you, by literally living your passions. Like you unlock so much in your day, in your life, in yourself. Be you. Everything else will be fine. I am so fucking cold. I was practicing and I was getting recorded from some of the stalkers and haters. So I just kind of backed off. I was like, fuck it, I'll record. Ooh, are there any more messages that we as a collective of starseeds need to be mindful of? Please and thank you. Thank you. Oh man, it's fucking cold. I hate the cold. Cracked open. I am so vulgar. There's so much that goes through my head that I don't offend y'all with. But rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Can you understand me? God damn it, where's my phone? Okay. So I got clean and shit, and I don't really drink or anything. I quit smoking weed because I don't remember my dreams when I smoke herb. I love weed so much. That's my baby. But I need to quit smoking cigarettes. It's like a thing all of a sudden. That I could just be getting sick. Okay, cracked open. Don't let the weight and density of the world squash your tender spirit. Instead, let it call even more of it home into your body. At the center front of your life. God, I'm freezing. I'm shaking. At the center front of your life, it's through the extreme pressures of life's trials that diamonds are cultivated. Pressure makes diamonds. It's when things are at their darkest that we cultivate proper faith and our light is ignited. It's through the crumbling that we can allow our wounds to be alchemized. Let your pain, sorrow, and losses make you, not break you. Let life alchemize your tragedies into gold. No, you're not. You fucking thing's asking for power. You're a fucking liar. God dang it. Be open to being cracked open. Wide open. It's the difficult times that help us grow in leaps and bounds and in ways we could only dream were possible. But first, they have to crack us open. Sometimes it hurts, like hell. It's nature's way. Whether you let it happen or not, it's going to happen. So surrender to the process. It's how the light gets in. When your heart cracks open, a space is created for your soul to more fully enter. When your soul cracks open, a space is created for the grace of the Holy Spirit to enter. Let your trials, your sorrows, your pains, and your losses transform you into more and more of yourself. Stay open to the possibility that your tragedies, your losses, your sorrows, and your hurt happened for you, not to you. Bless the thing that broke you down and cracked you open. God, that's beautiful. Because the world needs you open. Surrender to the alchemy of life. Starseed inquiry on this is, how can you let life crack you open? I ain't asking for no more cracks, bro. I'm a fucking cracked up masterpiece. I'm a motherfucking mosaic mural, okay? But I'm accepting. If I wasn't an abused child, if I wasn't an abused wife, if I wasn't a targeted light worker, who would I be? I don't have a lot of regrets in my life. And I think that's probably a very freeing and beautiful thing. I don't know if it's just that I've done this so many fucking times or what, but like I'm pretty go with the flow. Maybe that's just me. I'm a Pisces, so I've accepted that you can swim against the current all day long and not get anywhere, so just run with the flow. It's a real thing, man. Allowing life to love you through trauma, through pain. Be you. And allow those things to happen to you, because that's how you learn, man. It's how we gain these testimonies. It's how we gain the experience to be able to sit here and talk about the things that we talk about. That's how we gain the understanding of the things that are pointed out to us from the Holy Spirit. You know what I mean? Like, love those hurts. Are there any other messages that we as a collective starseeds need to be mindful of, please and thank you? And can I get like a heat bubble like around me, please, just for like an hour? I can't do it in the house. The baby hears the cards, he'd be like, giggle. He knows what I'm doing. That's like one of our biggest fights too. He goes in my desk. I'm like, oh no, you're not. Did I hear a drawer? Did I hear a drawer, bro? Oh, we fight over it all the time. Every time I turn around, he got a deck of cards. Lifting the veil. Questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. That's a hard one for people. Okay. You know, a lot of us get on here and we talk about being targeted with magic. And my situation, I'm dealing with Satanists. Possibly a couple other societal gangs that like are just crazy out here where I live in the Southwest. You know, you have to understand that as divine beings, we are the magic. You don't have to do spell work. You don't even have to do rituals to prevent the spell work from hitting you. If you're experiencing symptoms of being targeted from spells or negativity, just even negative projections, lean into that. Feel those feelings, experience those experiences, because that is, like I said, another layer to your testimony. How can you know how to coach somebody, direct somebody, help somebody if you don't know what the fuck you're talking about? It's not that the spell work works on us, it's just that it's like the preview for a new movie. You know what I mean? You don't know the whole function, but you know the gist of it. So, lifting the veil. Things aren't always what they seem. This era is one of uncovering mistruths so we can remember ancient truths. Everything is in a state of recall and realignment. Anything that isn't in harmony with the planet will not survive. That includes us. Raise your vibration, bro. Find your way. This goes for society and the world at large as well, as in our own lives. If you pull this card, you're being called to energetically scan your life for things that may no longer be a vibrational match for who you are and how you've grown. To dismantle the systems and ways of being that once served you and others but no longer do. Some starseeds are here to lift the veil between the seen and unseen worlds. To shine a light on things that are inauthentic or unaligned with the survival and well-being of Earth. To stand for and protect those who don't have a voice. To look deeper and question everything that previous generations did not. That brings me to another point. If you see something fucked up happening, even if it's your enemy, say something, do something. I'm a Boondock Saints fan just because my family is, Irish as fuck, so I love those fucking movies. And there's a sermon that the preacher is giving in the first one about the indifference of good men. Standing back and allowing fucked up things to happen is just as bad as being part of the act itself. Stand up for what's right. Sometimes it takes one person to stand up for what's right, for others to gain the courage to let their balls drop and do the right thing. Trust me, you won't be celebrated for it. But it's definitely a thing. It's definitely worth it. Some starseeds cannot tolerate things that aren't congruent. Oof, that's me. They're here to bring society and humanity back into harmony with the planet and the Creator at large. If we tolerate things in our life that aren't aligned and congruent with it, we add to the misalignment of the planet. You're being called to trust yourself. Notice what's out of alignment and then take the baby steps required to bring it back into harmony. This is no easy feat, but it's so worthwhile, both individually and for the planet. The inquiry on this is, what isn't congruent in your life? How are you being called to bring it back into harmony? I can't say it enough, man. Line that shit up, bro. Like, I can't, man. If you got a homie who's spiritual and, you know, super zen and this great person, but they sell dope, not vibrationally healthy, bro. Just like me, you know what I mean? Like, I was getting high, I couldn't post. It wasn't right. I wasn't genuinely standing in my power and my divinity and my beauty and my purity. And even as a drug addict, I'm not like a wild person or like a bad person or anything like that. But vibrationally, I mean, just as a human, as a light living the example, it's just not the function, bro. So I'm not trying to get on anybody about their habits or their things, but just know that those unhealthy behaviors, those coping mechanisms, those numbing agents, they keep you disconnected from the Most High. They keep you disconnected from self. They allow you that space between accountability and acceptance. That's why I get high. In my circle, or like with the people that know me, I call it closing the curtains. When I had my first spiritual awakening, like it just kept going, and I literally got to the point where I could see the air moving. I could see the air. And it fucked me up. It felt scary. It felt wrong. I thought I was losing my mind. And I closed the curtains. And on that path, with my curtains closed, I met my ex. But I had my curtains closed, so the house was dark. I didn't see what the fuck was going on, man. It's all part of the journey, though. I'm gonna hit the sacred geometry activations. I think I'm gonna get like a fat ass fucking sacred geometry fucking symbol on my neck. I want to get rough on my neck too, because I'm a rough neck. But in really pretty script, though. Don't judge, okay? I'm super girly. The hell was I thinking about? I'm getting all these notifications. What time is it? It's late. Okay. Oh, I'm so cold. Integration. So, that is card number 30. I'm sorry, it's dark as shit out here. It's dark and cold. You play in the woods after dark. Okay, let's see. The frequency of integration supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize and in a balanced symphony of life. It's a pretty card. Well, for me, I don't know. Don't judge my nails. I didn't paint them yet. There we go. Okay. I'm not going to hit the guidebook on these. Pretty self-explanatory. The guidebook just kind of goes deeper. Okay. What's this one? 14, communication. And you know what? 14 translates to 5, which is numerically the number of change. And communication is key. It's such a cliche expression, and the reality of it is it's so on point. Genuine, clear, concise communication, timely communication is so necessary for any form of change or any work to be done. It is what it is. So, I can't even see. Am I getting old? What the hell is going on here? The frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run away. Wait, what? To run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth. To stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. This is a pretty card. Reminds me of like nuclear power. What are you? Who is that? Oh my gosh. I don't know. So. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna move on to the Angelarium. Love those guys. Oh my guys. Ooh. Snuggle weather, bro. It's so cold. I got me a whole big old baby in that bed waiting for me too. Yeah, I co-sleep, motherfucker. What you gonna do? Run tell that. Anyways. Can we get some angelic guidance to focus on? Who are the heavy hitters backing us to Dizzy? I'm so stoked every time I use this card. I love these cards. They're so pretty. So pretty. Fuck, it's freezing. I don't do good in the cold. Don't judge. Oop, I got it. That is so fucking crazy. That was the one that was on the bottom that I just looked up. It's Shati. I don't know. Okay, I'm not gonna waste the time, but it is definitely the Angel of Silence, which actually, the Angel Duma is another angel that is an angel of silence. You'll know when to say what you need to say, because trust and believe things do need to be said that suck sometimes. But if you're saying them and they're not received well, you're saying them to the wrong people. Ooh. Okay. And it was on that. What? Thank you. Words fail. The wind dies. The earth comes to a rest. Shatiel, I don't even know how to say it. I'm shameful with that. Descends in stillness. New forms for all things emerge, touched by the elusive fingers of the angel. Space fills with silence, and void gains new meaning. We are held still by the grip of its presence. Fear is useless, as its presence is almost always brief. Silence slides over your ears, enveloping your awareness completely, as if you've closed your eyes. Take a moment. Take the silence within you and use it to still the tremors of your soul. This angel wills it. The signs that having to do with this angel are a feather, a chair, and a person kneeling. Beautiful symbology. If you know, you know. Okay. I'm going to pull one of the Osho Zen. It's another good deck for people that are trying to identify. I'm so sorry, it's so rude. Okay. Sorry, I didn't know if I should take this or not because it kind of slid out as I was putting the rest of them in there. And it's null, emptiness, da'at. And he's meditating. So, and it's crazy because there's a card in the Osho Zen deck, which that would be so fucking cool if it came out. That's the card I pulled when I pull it in a second. That it's the Tibetan or Hindu, whatever Osho is, the translation on it, you know, the word for it in our language is nothingness, and the average person looks at that as like, you know, how empty, how this, how that. But the actual translation means no thingness. Those empty spaces don't have to be empty. Sometimes those are the fullest moments in your existence. Take those times. As a society, we're so accustomed to busyness and filling every moment with things, a focus. And I think part of that is because if we stop moving, we feel. If we stop moving, we think. And we have to address the issues that are. Just be mindful of that. Sometimes your seclusion is so that you can step back, enter that hanged man energy, and really evaluate the situation. My lips are dry. It hurt. I'm a fiend for chapstick, bro. I lose my I got like chapsticks hidden in other people's shit. I got bad. The emanation is a conduit. It reaches no light for itself, holds no shape, and touches nothing. It is perfect and invisible, a space through which nothing and everything passes. In its arms, all 10 of the emanations dance, each of them shining a great light through its void. This emanation has no number, no color, no connection to the other emanations. In that, it is unique. Its solitary nature sets it apart from the other emanations in such a significant way that Da'at is sometimes considered to not exist at all. To give a name to the emptiness at the center of the tree is vital, and so too is the need to understand the significance of that emptiness. This emanation is found in meditation, silence, and sleep. Beautiful. So we're going to jump to the Osho Zen. Wouldn't that be so cool if my other card came out? That one I was just talking about. I like it when it lines up real good like that. Okay. I've got fucking cards everywhere. Okay. Ooh, so cold. Dude, somebody stole my drawers. Like, literally, like, dug through my dirty laundry and took my shit. Which is hateful as fuck, because I'm a fiend for panties. Oh my god, so when I walked out of Chef Steele, I literally that same week had dropped like $300 on panties and stuff, and I felt kind of stupid after I quit. Ish. And then I saw when the package came, I was like, okay, I would do that again. And they keep sending me those fucking things, and I just soon. Okay. Can I get an Osho Zen for self-reflection? You know, your shadow work, and it's crazy that so many people are so phobic and so adverse to even breaking into that process, because the reality of the situation is it is a self process. Nobody has to know anything about it. What are you fearful of? It drives me crazy. So cold. Okay. Courage. I like this card. So I don't really need to look at the guidebook on that one. Courage basically speaks of, can you guess? I know all y'all Tupac fans know what's up. The rose that grew from concrete. Man, life prepares you for life. It's a trip. So, that being said, okay, I totally pulled this up earlier and I just don't understand why it's not here. The courage to grow. The courage to do something that's unknown. It's like having a new relationship, because so many people are seeking love. And so many people bring all of their hurt and baggage from their past. Unless you're willing to love like you've never been hurt and trust yourself and your intuition, the reality is it's never going to grow. Oh, and as a side note, drugs will never work in a relationship. You're trying to couple, but yet you're on a selfish path. Just take out the equation. Take that part of the equation out. It's a real thing. So, this card shows a small wildflower that has met the challenge of the rocks and stones in its path to emerge into the light of day. Surrounded by an aura of bright golden light, it exposes the majesty of its tiny self, unashamed. It is equal to the brightest sun, as are we. When we are faced with a very difficult situation, we have a choice. We can either be resentful and try to find somebody or something to blame for the hardships, or we can face the challenge and grow. The flower shows us the way. As its passion for life leads it out of the darkness and into the light, there is no point fighting against the challenges of life or trying to avoid or deny them. They are there. And if the seed is to become the flower, we must go through them. Be courageous enough to grow into the flower you are meant to be. The seed cannot know what is going to happen. The seed has never known the flower. And the seed cannot even believe that he has the potentiality to become a beautiful flower. Long is the journey, and it is always safer not to go